And of course, it's not telling me we're live.
We're live.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was hoping we were live.
Little ring rust.
Yeah. Little internet rust.
Yeah.
Well, crap. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I still have the thumbnail up. There it is.
There we go, man.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining us. We are the Faces4Radio podcast. I'm your host, David Lowe. My co-host is
Rich Lozano. How you doing, man? It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. I'm going to tell you, I'm probably about 20% right now. But today has been the best day of the last 3 weeks.
Glad to hear that.
Thanks. So we're gonna say hi to everybody in the chat, because this is the main reason why I'm here, is to say hi to everyone, starting with Miss Caveman. Miss Caveman, who showed up to steal Caveman's cookies. And so there you go. A little peanut butter action for you. Hopefully you're not allergic. We're going to say hi. We're going to say hi to Reed.
What's up,
Reed, my brother? Good to see you. If you guys are having trouble hearing me or anything, just say so. I'm basically just on my computer mic with my integrated camera, no podcast stuff, because I don't have the energy to pack it up and move it up here. But speaking of Caveman.
What's up, Caveman?
What's up, Caveman?
Hope you're doing good.
Thank you so much, everybody. Please, hit that like button. Would appreciate that.
What's up, Holland?
Rich, you didn't put it on your channel.
Oh, shit. I forgot.
What's up, Holland? Good to see you. Movie Hunter, my brother. How you doing?
Movie Hunter?
Mama Jane Doe, how you doing?
What's up, Jane Doe?
Thank you.
We missed him, didn't we, guys? We missed our David.
I missed you guys. I missed you guys so much. But for those of you that don't know what's going on, I spent just about 3 weeks in the hospital. We had our show on the 24th, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And I was saying that I was having breathing problems and things like that. I wasn't feeling well, so I went to the doctor. The doctor gave me a steroid treatment and a nebulizer so that I could do some breathing treatments at home. I did not get any better. In fact, I got 10 times worse and went to the hospital emergency room on the 27th. They admitted me right away. And then the fun started. So in the emergency room, I had what is called a cardiac episode. Caveman, you might be a little familiar with this. I AFib'd because they gave me an hour-long breathing treatment with albuterol, and it raised my heart rate so high that I felt like I was running a marathon, and they couldn't get it to come down. This is where something happened called AFib, or arterial fibrillation. And that's when, instead of the heart beating like it's supposed to move blood through, the blood goes into the atrium at the top on the left side, and then that just starts quivering and nothing's moving. And that's what happened. So that's how kind of this whole nasty business started. Where is it? Let's say hi to Corey. What's up, Corey?
What's up, Corey?
Good to see you, my brother. Anyway, so they did x-rays. They finally were able to bring my heart rate back down. They did x-rays. They did a CT scan of my chest, and they said, hey, you have pneumonia and you tested positive for RSV. RSV is a respiratory virus that I guess is going around. It's prominent in kids and also susceptible adults. Since I've had asthma since birth, I kind of caught it too. So they thought that would be, okay, that's what's going on. We'll start treating this. Then the x-rays came back and they found a bunch of fluid around my left lung that was preventing me from actually breathing in, because it was basically holding my lung in place so I couldn't expand. So they did surgery to drain the fluid from my left lung, which they drained 700 milliliters. Basically about a 20-ounce soda, if you're gonna put it into perspective, of liquid they drained out from around my lung. They said there was fluid around my heart, but not enough to make it too dangerous. So they kind of left that alone at first. Rob, good to see you, bro. So they, but then everything went south really quick. I fell in my hospital room and hit my head, which I was never worried about damaging because there's nothing there anyway. Grant, it's good to see you, Grant. So I fell, I hit my head. They gave me a head CT. Everything panned out. No bleeds, no nothing. So I was good to go there. They brought me back to my room. The next day I crashed. This is now August 4th, to where they rushed me to the ICU, because then they knew they had to drain the fluid from around my heart. So they did what is called a pericardial infusion. Thank you, Rob. I'm not sure about action yet, but I'm back. So I'm trying. This is just explaining everything that's happened to me in the hospital. So August 4th, everything took a shit, and they found way more fluid around the heart than expected. So I had 2 surgeries done. One was called a pericardial infusion, where they have to go in, put chest tubes in, and then they did a pericardial window, which basically means they opened my chest so they could see my heart. And I guess this is something that rarely happens together at the same time. Ben,
what's up, Ben?
Good to see you, brother.
Thanks for being here tonight.
So they stuck a tube in my chest. They drained the fluid from around my heart, which was almost a full liter of fluid. And that was basically keeping my heart from beating. So once that got done, and to be honest, from the 4th to the 7th, I was I had a tube down my throat. I was toast. I don't remember anything. I woke up on the 7th in recovery. They extubated me. They pulled the tube out of my throat. And I'm still fuzzy on anything until about the 9th. But I do remember bits and pieces. So from the 9th to the 14th, I was getting better day by day. Went from clear liquid diet to full liquid to soft food. And that's kind of where I'm at now. And I was released from the hospital on the 14th. This comes to the hard part. What they thought was pneumonia in my left lung is not. So when they drained the fluid from around my heart and my lung, they tested it, and they found cancer cells in the fluid. So that led them to believe that the pneumonia in my left lung, right up here, is actually cancer. So they diagnosed me with stage 4 lung cancer. The actual cancer is called adenocarcinoma. And now I am on the road to find an oncologist and start chemotherapy as soon as possible. So it's not the easiest thing. Hell, it's fucking difficult to deal with. So, and I apologize if I start getting all weepy. But I'm a fighter, so I'm not giving up on it. But I will keep you guys in the loop as much as I can as I move forward.
Hey, man, sorry.
It's okay. So
I love you, man. You're my brother. You're started the journey with you. Doing this crazy YouTube thing, and dude, you're your family. You're right. I just love you, man. I just love you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Reed. Thank you, Mama. So at the bottom of the screen, oh yeah. Now that's interesting, Ben. They said there are different types of AFib, and what's causing my AFib is something called hypoxia, which is basically means there's supposed to be oxygen that's supposed to go directly from my lung to my heart, and because of the cancer, not enough oxygen is getting to my heart. So that's what's causing the AFib. I love this, you guys. It makes me feel so good. Harrison, love you, man. Rob, Miss Caveman, appreciate it, you guys. So in the ticker on the bottom of the screen, a buddy of mine set up a GoFundMe, and it's to basically just kind of help with bills and stuff, because my wife and I are both out of work. My wife now has to kind of take care of me. And so it's going to be really tough to go. I have temporary insurance to at least cover my hospital bills and until the end of next month, so I could hopefully get through chemotherapy before then. We're trying for state disability or full Medi-Cal coverage, whatever can happen, but that's a long road to go through, and I don't know what's going to happen with that. So that's kind of where I stand at this point. Um, um, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I did grab some movies because I had some movies that I ordered.
Wait a minute.
Unbox those in a minute. You go ahead, bro.
This is a very important question, man. I remember when I was in the hospital for a week, I had a pituitary tumor, had it removed. And this was one of my favorite parts of the hospital stay. Did you get a sponge bath?
Yes, I did.
Cool. That's all I did.
Okay.
You
Let me
it wasn't
say,
by a dude.
Let me just say, best thing that ever happened to me, and not because my nether regions were touched. Then there was no joy in any of that. But the nurse, and her name was Adela. Adela, you were awesome. What she did was she took a shower cap and put a washcloth in it, hot water and soap, put it on my head, and just massaged my scalp. And I was like, that is the best thing ever. I was just, I know I was making moaning noises. I don't remember a lot of it, but I know I was moaning. And
you're telling your wife, you have to do this to me.
My wife was like, you like that, didn't you? I'm like, oh my God, I like that so much. But the day I left was the first time that I could shower. Otherwise, it was all sponge baths and wipe downs and stuff like that. Rob's getting turned on, dude.
That doesn't surprise me.
If I was not so messed up, yeah, and it might have been like. But I tell you, catheters, no fun.
No, I've had those.
Being intubated, no fun. I mean, I've never had a catheter in me and been awake. Usually they put a catheter in me, I do surgery, they pull it before I wake up, and I don't have to worry about it. This was the first time I'm like, I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go, okay, we're going to pull this out. And I was like,
yeah.
I go,
oh, man.
That hurt. I was awake when they put it in. I was awake when they pulled it out.
So what movies did you get, man?
What's that?
What movies did you get?
Well, let's do the ones that first of all, my wife, love of my life, she actually went and bought some movies for me while I was in the hospital.
That's fucking true love right there, man.
That is true love. She's like,
that is true
hey,
love.
I found this movie. Do you want it? And I'm still kind of foggy, and I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. Don't question it when your wife's wanting to buy you a movie, right? Oh, Jeff, bro.
What's up, Jeff?
You kind of missed what happened, but that's okay.
Go back and rewatch.
Go back and rewatch. But you guys, the GoFundMe at the bottom of the screen, please do me a favor. Even if you can't donate, share it, spread the word, see if anybody can help, because I will take anything I can get in order to help pay bills and stuff like that. Dude, you have no idea.
She's amazing.
She's been so strong through all this, and I know she thinks she's not. But she's been amazing. And still, at the same time, she can still give me shit, and I love her for that too.
That's funny.
Can you pull the GoFundMe in the description by chance? Okay. I'm not sure what that means. Tiana.
What's up, Tiana?
What's up, Tiana?
You're doing good.
I'm
thinking once you put it in the description, so it's like the link for it in the description. I think that's what he means.
Oh,
So he can
in the
copy and paste it.
okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I will do that for sure.
Yeah.
After this is over, I'll put the GoFundMe. I'm also going to put it in the about section of the channel, both Faces for Radio and the 4K Lowdown. And then, Rich, if you want to put it on Turner Fan 77,
I am.
I'll also put it on Facebook and everything. So yeah, it will be in the description. It's called "Help the Family Man David Lowe Beat Cancer," because it was my friend from wrestling that set up the GoFundMe for me. So, catheter, absolutely no fun. So we'll never have.
No.
I am never doing it myself. No
way.
Heck
no way.
But it's called a Foley catheter, and at the end of the catheter is a balloon. Unfortunately, it wasn't blown up how I thought it was going to be. That was a joke. I'm going to leave that there. We'll just drop that on the floor. I do cricket noises, but I don't have my podcast for. That would have required the head nurse. That was a terrible joke. But that's all I did was dad jokes and sarcasm at the hospital, which the physical therapists really liked. Yeah. Well, they were the ones that were telling me. Thank you. At least somebody laughed. Anyway, okay. Well, let's first, because I've got some packages that I ordered before I tanked, and this is probably going to be the last unboxing for a long time. Yeah. I use humor as a coping mechanism, Jeff. So that's kind of going to be what it's going to be. So I'm going to start kind of newest to oldest. So my wife got me Sting.
I just watched that. That made my skin crawl a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm a pussy.
You're a pussy, but that's okay. Spider. You know, it made my skin. You know, they can hear you.
Yeah, I know you can.
Okay, just telling you. You know, it made my skin.
It's okay because I said it first.
I went through long legs, and I was like, I liked long legs, but what the worst part was the cockroach. That creeped me out because how you feel about spiders, I feel about cockroaches.
Ugh, I can eat no cockroach, not a spider.
I bet the physical therapist is Filipino. Everybody was fucking Filipino, bro. No, I quite a variety. I mean, there were Filipinos, and it was so funny because they, my wife would come in or my kids would come in, and they go, "Is your wife Filipino?" I'm like, "Yes." So then it was all kinds of questions about where she was born and where are my kids half and half and all kinds of stuff. But it was awesome. But yes, I did have a lot of Filipino nurses. And there's my sister. What's up, sis? I love you. Thank you so much for being here and saying hi. So there was one nurse from Portugal. She was really nice, gave me a lot of great advice on my heart because she was a cardiac nurse. A lot of respiratory therapists, a lot of nurses, variety, anywhere from, Mexican to Caucasian to Filipino to, everything. All of them really good people. Some kind of tyrannical, but I needed it because there was one nurse, her name was B, and very sweet, but she's like, "Don't get up out of your bed And I'm like, but I need to go to the bathroom. She goes, no, you get help. You don't do it by yourself. And I'm like, but I can do it, but no. So she put an alarm on my bed that went off when I got up. And then she came in and blocked the bathroom door. And I'm like, oh, come on. So finally we got an understanding, and she turned the alarm off the bed because she saw me. I could walk on my own a little bit. So getting up and go to the bathroom and coming back to the bed was okay. But yeah, she was kind of a drill sergeant, which I kind of liked. Reminded me of my wife.
In a good way.
Yeah, in a very good way. So anyway, next up is First Omen.
Nice.
So she bought that for me. And then the Steelbook of Star Trek 3,
Ooh,
the 4K.
that's nice.
It's good little thing. It's got some kind of poster or something. I haven't opened any of these, so these are just still all in plastic. Challengers.
Yeah.
With
I picked that
Zendaya.
one up too. I picked that up.
So I haven't had a chance to see that. Of course, she knew I was going to love this. So Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
Kino Lorber's Blown Away.
Oh, nice.
The 4K, which I ordered that one. That was the last thing I opened before I left. The Meg 4K, the original
I
one.
like that Steelbook. I really do. I almost picked that up.
This is a good Steelbook.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of excited to have this.
It was only like $25 too.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Got that at Walmart.
Wow.
And then my Criterion sale. Evan.
What's up, Evan?
Good to see you, brother. Well, no, they're still wrapped in plastic. So it's not trying to be shiny, it just is. So I got Anatomy of a Fall.
I picked that one up. Such a fantastic film.
That's a great film. And one that I've wanted for a while is The Others with Nicole Kidman.
You know, I've only seen that movie once.
So I think it's probably one of her best. Some of those back over there. But yeah, they're still wrapped in plastic, Evan, so that don't hate me on that. I'm gonna open them up and so I can put them in the catalog and all that. Yeah.
I need to get that.
That's good, bro. I really liked it.
I don't think I've seen it since it came out.
I haven't seen it in a long time, but you know, I think it was like $20
Yeah, you can.
For the sale for the half off, and I'm like, okay.
What's up, Huck?
Good to see you, my friend. Sorry you missed the beginning as to basically what's going on. But I'm be happy to answer any questions that you might have. But I do need your help, so we need to talk when you get a chance. You, Rich, watch that right away. You must.
I'll look for it this week. Let me see if it's on anything streaming. Let me look real quick. Oops, wrong hole. Or the wrong hole, wrong.
That's what she said.
I don't know where wrong hole came from. Man. The Others.
Okay. While you do that, I'm going to start opening stuff.
Yeah, you go ahead, man.
Feel free to talk amongst yourselves. If you have any questions, let me know.
I think I'll just have to rent it because it's not available anywhere to stream. So I'll definitely be checking. I will check that out this week. I'll put. Oh shit! Sorry, Jay. I will put that on my list to watch.
Awesome.
I watched The Union on Netflix.
I almost watched that, but I actually fell asleep before
I
you
didn't like it.
so it was.
I didn't really care for it.
Okay.
Oh, what is that, Dave?
This is the damn tape comes off, right?
Oh,
good.
Oh,
Twister.
Yeah, my copy finally came too.
Twister on 4K. I can't wait.
I haven't watched it yet. I did go see Alien Romulus. I liked it.
I heard you liked it.
I did. I really liked it. Fede Alvarez, man. Second movie I watched of his this week. And the first one was the Evil Dead remake. I absolutely loved that.
The 2013 one, or
yeah,
I liked that one. I did.
Hot take. I think it's better than the original.
I agree. If you're looking for something more straight horror, without the culty comedy stuff,
See, that's what I don't like.
That's a great. I loved it. I know I gave it like somewhere between a 90 and 94.
I did
like
my
one
score
of the biggest horror movie scores that I've given. I do love the original, and I love Evil Dead 2, and I love Army of Darkness, but it's a different thing. If I want straight horror, I'll go for 2013 first.
And I only paid like $3 for the Blu-ray, so I think that's a total win. Yeah,
I know.
And it came with a digital code too, and I didn't think it was going to work, so I put it in, and hey, it worked.
As long as it's not Warner Brothers, it should work.
Yeah, it was.
Warner Brothers is the only people that are fucking bastards about it. Oh, there's two in this one.
Uh-oh.
This is a twofer. Oh, okay. Yeah, these are the other ones that I ordered. Never mind. I'm gonna have a lot to throw away. I got Abigail.
Picked that one up too. I love that slip, by the way. I thought that was it's embossed.
It's cool. It kind of got it's embossed, and it kind of matches the poster that I have.
Oh yeah,
poster for Abigail too. And I got Boy Kills World.
Nice.
Which is I wanted to see that in the theater and to get a chance to, but then you did, and I was like, I'm gonna see this, and I didn't end up watching it, and I was like, dang it. So I bought
it with the 4K, and it looks fantastic. It's a fun movie.
I'm excited to watch it. Okay, so next one.
Uh-oh.
I'm glad I'm able to open these things because
me too,
dude. I'm still kind of getting my motor function back. Oh, classic one I wanted to grab for a long time. This Showdown in Little Tokyo.
Oh, cool.
With Brandon Lee and Dolph Lundgren. I've always had the DVD in this, but I've wanted the Blu-ray.
Nice. Never seen it.
Jeff says some WB codes work in iTunes even after expired. Nice to know. Don't do iTunes, but nice to know. Yeah.
Yeah, Boy Kills World.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
While he's doing that one, here's a movie I hope everybody's had a chance to see, and that is Daddy-O. Stars Dakota Johnson and Sean Penn. Just those two in a car together. It is phenomenal. I highly recommend that one.
Oh. Okay. Fall Guy.
Oh, nice. That's a steelbook?
Yeah, 4K steelbook. I remember I pre-ordered this like after I watched it because I liked it so much.
I wasn't a fan.
I know. But, all films are subjective, right?
That's right.
Showdown was a rental I used to get all the time. Dude, I know.
Never seen it.
Of course, Rich likes Daddy-O.
It's so good. It's just them two talking in a cab, and they talk about life. And I don't like Sean Penn, but he's really good in this.
That's good. I got one more. This is a TV series I actually bought this for my wife, so. But I like the show too, especially since I was in the hospital. I ended up watching quite a bit of it.
Uh-oh. Leaving me in suspense, babe.
Don't stab yourself, David, because you're on blood thinners.
Oh, shit.
That ended the show real quick. Spurt. Okay, we're going to sign off.
Sex in the City. That's what it is.
No. My wife does not like that show.
The L word.
It is Suits.
Oh, nice. Never seen it.
It's a good show. It's a lawyer show. All kinds of goofy stuff, and but I really dug it as it's not something that I watched. I didn't follow it when my wife was watching it, but I was buying her like a season here and there, and then when they had Prime Day, I got that for half price. I got that for like $30 or $35.
Oh wow! How many seasons?
The whole series.
How many seasons is that?
7, I think, or 6.
That's pretty good then.
Oh, I'm sorry, 9. There's 9 seasons.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know if I watched that before. I can't remember. Love Suits. Me too.
I did start season 2 of Interview with the Vampire. 2 episodes in, I'm really liking that.
Okay, nice. Did the new season of The Boys come out, or?
Yeah, it's on Prime. Yeah.
I did see West Wing. Yeah, I liked West Wing. I'm not much into political stuff, but I liked Martin Sheen in it as the president. I thought he worked really well. And I always get this one scene in my feed on TikTok where the woman, there's a reporter, and she talks about same-sex marriage not being in the Bible, and what are you going to do about that? And then Martin Sheen talks about, okay, well, while we're at it, if we're going to go by what the Bible says, should I stone my brother to death because he put 2 different colors of clothes on? And then he starts going off about all these crazy punishments and stuff that are in the Bible, and then he finishes, because when he walked in the room, everybody stood up except for this reporter, and he says, "And when I come into the room, everybody stands." And then he walked off, and I was like, "Yeah, stick that in your pipe." Do you remember that, Chris? What's up, brother?
What's up, Chris?
Okay, so
do you want to talk about what we kind of discussed briefly for the show?
As far as the show goes,
yeah, I should let them know.
So, I mean, of course, we've been on a break for a while, and I'll be honest, because of the cancer, I don't know in the foreseeable future what's going to happen. What I would like to do is maybe do like a 1 movie review at a time, and we might start that next week, because I think I could do 1 movie. We've done about
only if you're ready. Only
right.
If you're ready, man.
I know. As to what movie we do, I don't know.
Yeah.
It could be, I don't know if we do old or new or what. So I don't know what you guys think. Or we just get together and we just chat about movies. Maybe not even do by the number scores or anything like that. But as if we're gonna do by the numbers, then like I'm thinking one movie at a time.
I think one movie is perfect.
And then we'll see how I'm doing. What I will do is create kind of a cookie cutter intro. Basically use what I have and do like a, I don't know if we'll call them by the numbers light or something like that. And then, maybe if I progress forward, thank you, Chris. Appreciate that, brother. So, but one first, maybe do that a couple of weeks, and then see if I can move to two. But the thing is, once I start chemotherapy, I have no idea what my body's going to do. I know my nutritionist through the oncologist that I was going to go to, but he won't take me. She wants me to kind of maintain my weight as much as possible. So I'm going to try to get my muscles back because they're gone. I mean, that I don't have any. I look like I got 4 noodles attached to a balloon. And what's Evan say? Don't make it hard. Pick a movie you recently watched. If no movies watch, get on and just BS chat.
So what Evan's saying is get on and make fun of Rich chat. That's what he really means. That's what Evan secretly is saying.
As long as you get on and make fun of Rich, it's good. Do whatever movie you want to do at the time. Appreciate that, Caveman.
We appreciate you guys.
We love you guys, and
we really do.
And I really miss being a part of the community. I miss my wife more, and
I would
that's obvious. But so that's first, and kids are second. Well, cancer's first, then those things. So once I start going through chemotherapy, then there will probably be a break until I'm done and I feel like I can get back up to speed. Unless I don't react very badly to the chemo. Then we may still be able to keep doing the show.
I know I missed you, bro. Like I kind of talked about it in our group chat, and I'll spill the beans here. I don't fucking care. Like, dude, I felt lost a little bit, because, dude, I talk to you almost every day, somewhat, and then, like, for a bit there, man, like, all I was worried about was you. I lost my I'm not taking anything away from you, but I lost my desire to watch movies. It's like, no, I don't feel right watching a movie while my bro is laid up in a fucking hospital bed. So I am glad you're home, man. From the bottom of my heart, I love you, man. You may not be blood, but you're my brother.
Appreciate that. And poor John, my Spirits to Spirits cohort, he came here so that we could do paranormal investigations, and I had things booked and ready to go. And then I crashed. And the day I crashed, the day I almost died, he had to fly back to Colorado. So he had no idea what was going on. But yeah, Ben says wife is always first. Yes, that is absolutely true. So yeah,
Hey, wait! I know you've been in the hospital, but I was on Alex and Nate's show on Sunday,
and I was there. I was on.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're right. Did you see D-Ray is bringing back the battles?
I did not see that.
Yeah, it starts the 23rd, I think.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, that's kind of our origin story, man.
Yeah, that's how we got started.
So we owe D-Ray a little thank you for that.
Yeah, I'd be looking forward. I'll look forward to that if
I'm definitely going to
started and he's able to get it off the ground again, which I'm sure he can do it. D-Ray can do it.
Yeah, D-Ray's fucking awesome.
Yeah. But I think he needs a judge, someone impartial, to come in and determine whether the movie that's picked actually fits the criteria of the question.
Yeah,
because
it got out of hand.
That's a big issue when you go, when you say, hey, do a movie that just has a symbol on the front and it doesn't just have a symbol, then it doesn't qualify. So
yeah.
I think there should be kind of an impartial judge, so D-Ray handles the thing and the poll and all that kind of stuff. He doesn't have to worry about it, but have one other person there as a guest. And that's the person that can go, nope, that does not qualify for the criteria.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Or, that way there's no bias there.
Yeah.
Ben confirms August 23rd.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Ben.
I think the next battle will be fun. I only watched a couple of them. That's how
I was 2-1.
Dude, yeah, that's how Rich and I found each other. That's how I was. We pretty much got started together. Yeah, I know. You were begging.
You were bugging me, bro. I didn't think it was. Don't label it as bugging me, dude. You care. It's, don't say you're bugging.
Yeah, of course it's popularity contest, guy, because they're almost sat on a pair of scissors,
Shit.
It just has to turn out that way because some, people have more fans.
Yeah.
And
I lost to Ken. That's the only person I lost to.
And Ken's got like thousands of followers.
Yeah.
I lost to you. You beat my ass.
I beat you and M4 Movies.
Yeah. I've never won on the show. Never. I think I've only battled twice. So I think I've only battled twice or 3 times. Because I know I did a 3-way battle. It was me, Adam the Bearded Verizman, and Movies with Ryan.
Oh, speaking of Adam, he wanted to tell you he loves you and he's praying for you, man.
Awesome. That's a great idea. Often movies did not count to the question. Allow 1 repick. I agree. I think you should allow a repick. And I think if it's 3 people and 2 of them have duplicates, then they should both be able to go repick.
Yeah.
Instead of eliminating them both, and the third person automatically wins the round. Thank you, Huck. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, me and Miss Jess doing the tallying for the votes.
Yeah. I remember that.
Okay, man. I would be truly impartial.
Yeah, I think I would be.
Yeah.
I don't like nobody.
You can't get me to play favorites. I don't like anybody.
And if Dave was bad, I'd be like, Dave, you made me watch Incision, so you're out.
Yeah, you're out. Fuck that dude. I know I co-host with him, but I'm going to make him, nope, that's not the right movie. Motherfucker, that's the right movie. Yeah, 3-way. They used to do 3-way collection battles. I know you're trying to turn it into something sexual. And
he just needs laid.
You go, boy. Do your thing. What they should do is somehow send their pics to him and puts the choices up, and then they reveal after the votes. So make it kind of a secret ballot type of thing. That's interesting, but you'd still have to. I mean, you wouldn't know which one had which movie, and I think that's kind of a cool idea.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how they would do that though. So almost like you take them backstage to the green room, and then D-Ray would see their choices, and then bring them back up, and he'd put the two choices. But you'd have to see, you'd have the two movies, but it would have to make it so you absolutely didn't know whose is whose. And then you'd have the winner, and then each person, almost like To Tell the Truth, where would the real person please stand up, and that person stands up. So will the person that actually presented this movie turn it around, and that person brings it up? That'd be cool. It might be a little bit more complicated that way, but that'd be kind of a... No, I don't like Rich. I love Rich. It's a totally different thing. And I've learned in relationships, you don't have to like them to love them.
That's right.
Right? Impartial. Easy to do when you're like no one. Exactly. I'm not prejudiced that way. I hate everybody equal. Right. I still got my money on Dave, or
I think that's what he meant, Dave.
love it. They can send it in a text, maybe. They could like take a picture of it and text it to D-Ray. D-Ray uploads it, puts it on the thing.
Take
maybe
a lot of time.
Take a lot of time.
Yeah.
Might double the show length. Now, if they do a pre-game thing, like if D-Ray gives them the questions, they pick their movie, do the pictures, D-Ray gets them all ahead of time,
Mm-hmm.
and then he goes, here's the question, blah, blah, blah. And then the guy they don't even have to get up and go after the movie. They have it all piled right there, all their choices. And then they just go through the show. D-Ray shows the pictures of the two movies, and then does the poll, chooses the winner, and the winner grabs the movie and shows it.
Yeah.
That might work faster, but then D-Ray would have a lot of pregame stuff that he'd have to do.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, texting is still something to do on IG. That's the thing, you gotta watch for people who have multiple accounts on YouTube. Because I'll tell you, I've got 4 accounts on YouTube. But whenever I'm on D-Ray's show, I only use one. I only used 4K Lowedown. But that was before we changed it to Faces4Radio. That sounds like a good idea. If they pick the same movie, that movie is disqualified, they pick again. Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd be interested to see how he starts back up. If he changes anything, does he try to make any improvements?
Yeah. It'll be fun to watch. Just to watch
people to complain. I need people to complain about it. Because I mean, I never complained about it. I know it's a popularity contest, and I know I don't have that many fans. I don't have that many people. I have less people like me than me like people. So I'm not all broken up about that, but I know that just about everybody out there has more subscribers than we do. Yeah. It's just a fact. So okay. Nah, it's not a big deal. I just like being on the show. I like having fun, doing a great show. Rob, dude, I'm glad you won a battle, bro.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that.
That's good. It's also nice to see new faces on there. Except, and that's another thing. He's got to bring in new blood. It can't be just,
same 3 people, 4 people.
Can't be like the same 4 people over and over.
Mm-hmm.
I think to start off, get 16 people and do a tournament.
Yeah.
Make sure you get new guys.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
All in a good way to bring smaller channels and new peeps to our attention. I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Against Movie Acadia. Movie Acadia. Okay, I don't know who that is. So that's probably why you won. I mean, not that I know anybody. But so what do you think, bro? I think we're about done. I think I'm about done.
Remember, guys, spread the what's
Gary,
up,
what's up, bro?
I think he's battling the first battle. I think. Remember, get the word out for this GoFundMe for David. That's the most important thing. Take away from tonight.
I appreciate that. Yeah, if you can take that GoFundMe, I will put the link in the description. I will put it everywhere I can.
I will too.
And just remember the GoFundMe is just to help us pay bills and rent and stuff while I'm going through this. And
let's lift David and his family up in our prayers.
And spread the word. The further this can go out, the more chance there is of getting something.
Yeah.
And every little bit helps. But yeah.
Well, man,
I really appreciate that.
Awesome. Thank you, Rob. It's been so nice seeing you, man. I know we've talked a couple of times, keeping it up in text, but you made my heart happy today, seeing your face, your beautiful face. I know we're Faces for Radio, we're ugly, but it's nice to see your face.
I bet people, locals in town, that they saw me yesterday, and they said I look like a totally different person.
You do.
And I do. I look in the mirror and I'm like, who the fuck is that guy? But yeah, I had to shave all this off, and then the doctors pretty much shaved everything else.
So you.
So the password is
used Manscaped or something.
Yeah, I've been extremely Manscaped. Somebody took a weed whacker to me. But yeah, the password is itchy because it's been several days, and I'm like, oh man, I want to scratch my belly so bad. But I don't know if you can see it. That's the top of my bandage right there.
Yeah, I can see it.
That's the window they opened to my heart.
Oh man. You got to keep that clean, or how do you care?
Yeah, I have to keep it clean. So when I take it off when I shower, and then I spray it with some dermal solution, which stings like a bitch, but I spray myself, and then once that dries, then I have to put new bandages on. I have a nurse coming tomorrow. His name is Winfred, Filipino. I could tell on the phone. He's gonna come see me at 9 a.m. tomorrow to kind of give me some checks and once over. I don't know if he's gonna look at the wounds. Let me know when I don't have to keep the bandages on anymore. But so that's the next thing that's coming. And I got my walker today. So
I see it.
You can kind of see it right here.
I see it.
I got my walker. It's got a seat on it. So if I get tired, I can just turn it around and sit.
That's awesome.
And that's awesome.
Yeah, you need to pimp it out.
I do. It's already my favorite color. So yeah, I'm gonna put some tassels on it, a little bell.
Squeak squeak.
Then a little squeak squeak, little ching ching, or maybe a honker. But I don't know when it's gonna happen, but hopefully within the next week, I'm gonna be able to go shopping with my wife.
Yeah.
And, nothing much, but we need to get some groceries because my whole diet has changed. So I can't eat buffalo chicken strips anymore. It's got to be, just regular chicken with no salt on it.
Oh, yeah. But you got this, man. You got this. You stay positive. I know that you're gonna kick this ass.
Good night, Mama
night.
Dope. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything. Jerry, well, no, not all is well, but it's better than it has been. Yeah, that's the password. Password is itchy. So yeah, look for the GoFundMe to show up, you guys. And if you want to copy it here, great. But I'll put it in the description. I'll put it on the channel. Put it on Facebook. Everywhere we can. But do me a favor, and at the very least, spread the word. Because I need all the help I can get. But I think that's it. You ready to get out of here, brother?
I am. Before, remember, keep Dave in your prayers. Lift him and his family up. They need it. His kids. And let's kick this cancer's ass, man.
Yeah. I'm all for that. So you guys, thank you so much for joining us. Oh.
Wow.
I missed that face.
Gotta say hey. And we gotta say hey to Grant.
Yes, I'm a bitch.
But we love you, Grant.
We do, man.
So you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Good night. God bless. We love you. We'll try for next Wednesday to do one movie. Rich and I will pick one film that we recently watched. I can't do anything in the theater right now.
Yep.
So it'll be something on streaming or something physical, but hopefully something recent.
Yeah.
And then we'll go from there. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna throw it out there right now. Let's do Boy Kills World.
Okay, let's do Boy Kills World
next week. Boy Kills World, guys. There you go.
Okay, next week we're gonna do a review.
Dave's up for it.
I should be able to do it. If I have any issues in the next week, I will let you guys know. But all things considered, I've been improving little by little each day. So as long as I don't overdo it, I should be okay. So yeah, Boy Kills World next Wednesday. I don't know if we're going to call it By the Numbers or By the Numbers Light or whatever.
I said we keep calling it By the Numbers, man, because that's us. That's us. That's Rich and Dave. That's Dave and Rich.
All right, By the Numbers. I think that's going to be episode 78, if I remember correctly.
I think so.
78 or 79. I think 77 was our last episode.
Yeah.
So episode 78 will be Boy Kills World, starring Bill Skarsgård. And I think we are out of here. I think we got a couple more comments. Jeff, good night. Appreciate it. I appreciate that, bro. Rob, love you, bro. I love you all. And Rich, I love you most of all.
I love you, man. You're going to make me cry. Don't do that.
Don't make me cry. I'm going to cry so much.
I cry all the time, man.
We're going to sign off. So, good night. God bless. We'll see you next time on the Faces4Radio podcast.